Hey vlog, it's me, Ella Schumacher. I am back from my little hiatus. It has been a very crazy last couple of weeks, and so I thought that one fun thing that we could do this week is a little bit of video watching and reacting. So I have a list of AI videos regarding dance and theater and acting, and I thought it'd be interesting to go through them with you and see how accurate these videos are. We're gonna start off with this video. What does it actually take to be a Broadway performer?
What does it actually take to become a Broadway performer? Age 6. Every kid in your class is watching cartoons. You're turning...
I'm gonna pause it real quick right at the beginning. I don't get why they're skeletons. Almost every video I have, they're weird, creepy skeleton people, and it's only you? I don't know, I just find something unsettling about it. I don't like the skeletons. Okay.
Performer. Age 6. Every kid in your class is watching cartoons. You're turning the living room into a Broadway stage. You sing into a hairbrush like it's opening night. Now you think you're starring on Broadway. Salary chocolate milk.
I mean, I watched cartoons. I did do that when I was younger. We did productions of Little Mermaid, we did productions with Legos. Yes, that was very much me when I was younger.
Age 12. Musical theater isn't a hobby anymore. It's your entire personality. School, physically there, mentally. Choreography counts. Dance class, voice lessons, rehearsals, repeat. Your weekends disappear under fluorescent lighting. Salary, cold pizza backstage.
I don't feel like theater took up my whole life. I mean, obviously they talk about dancing and counting, and yes, but that's also more part of my dancer training and personality. I didn't join dance because of theater. I've been involved in dance since I was walking. I have other hobbies. I am not just a theater kid. A lot of people I know who do theater aren't just theater kids. I don't know, I feel like they're making this look much darker and depressing for a 12-year-old.
Age 16. Now auditions get serious. Every callback feels like a public stress test.
Callbacks weren't serious when you were 12 and eating pizza and fluorescent lighting. I don't get what the difference is here. I also don't get why the skeleton has hair growing out of her head.
20. New York City. Tiny apartment, 4 roommates. 500 performers lined up for one role.
Yep.
You wait 6 hours to sing 16 bars. Then suddenly, can you stay for callbacks? Best sentence on earth. Salary. Survival mode. Age 25. Opening night. Broadway debut. The lights go down. Your heartbeat sounds louder than the orchestra. Then the curtain rises. Standing ovation. Years of rejection suddenly make sense. Salary. You made it.
So that's not very correct, because she should not be the lead in... I mean, some people are the lead in their first show, but like... It took you 5 years out of college to get a lead. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10 for accuracy. We are going to do, what does it actually take to make it in dance?
What does it actually take to make it in competition dance? Age 4. You have too much energy in the living room. Your mom puts you in dance. Terrible mistake. Salary. False confident.
That was it? That's how you start dance? Your mom puts you in dance and it's a mistake? Sure. Maybe in one world?
Age 7. First competition team. You think you're famous. You're mostly hairspray, rhinestones, and panic. Salary. A plastic medal.
I didn't start competing until 3rd grade. Yeah, I'd say that's fair. We did not get plastic medals though. I mean, some medals were plastic, but they weren't like those like fake ones that are like super thin. Like a lot of the medals we get are nicer quality.
Age 10. Competition weekends begin. Convention centers, hotel hallways, 6 a.m. call time.
Competition begins? Haven't you been able to begin competition already because you started when you were 7? I've had competitions at hotels and convention centers, so that is true. I've never had to be there at 6 a.m. though. I've had to be up early. I think I've done it at like 5 a.m. before, but I've never had to be at the competition at 6 a.m. I think the earliest I've ever had to get there is 7 a.m. So yes, they're early call times, but I'm never up at 6. I'm never there unless like I stayed at the hotel or whatever. I'm never there at 6 a.m.
Your mom owns more garment bags than clothes.
I've never had an individual garment bag for each of my costume. Maybe that's something that people do. I have my dream duffel, and then I have one garment bag to just keep all the costumes together so they don't get wrinkled or whatever while in the dream duffel. I've never had more garment bags than clothes though.
Salary, bobby pins.
Your salary is bobby pins. Timeline is confusing me a lot. If this was me making the video, your salary for when you're 7 is a Starbucks pink drink. Your salary when you're 10 would be the medal.
Age 12. First solo. 1 spotlight, 3 judges. Your teacher says, just perform. Your nervous system leaves the building. Cost so far, don't ask.
My first solo was when I was later on in life. Your nervous system leaves the building. I've been terrified with my solos. I've had a lot of issues with my solos. I've had a lot of self-doubt with my solos, so that's fair. Cost so far, don't ask. You're 12. I had friends who were doing solos when they were 12, and they have like an airport dolly and like a bunch of suitcases. Maybe if you're like in the most extreme of cases, then yes, you will be traveling back and forth. Like if you're thinking like dance mom level, like Abby Lee Miller level. The furthest we have traveled for competition, I think, was 3 hours. By the looks of this car is packed. Again, with the garment bags. Never used garment bags. They do have McDonald's though. That is very accurate. McDonald's and Chipotle.
Age 15, nationals, studio jackets everywhere, dressing room chaos. You hit the turn, then get told to point your feet. Salary, a trophy taller than your sibling.
I don't know how I feel about that one either. There are studio jackets everywhere in a normal competition, so I don't really know what the difference of that. There's always dressing room chaos at any competition you're at. You hit the turn and then get told to point your feet. The way that they say that makes you think like the judges are standing there going, point your toes, and it's like radioing on a loudspeaker in front of you. What the timeline for this is. I do have a very similar looking costume to this though. And then your salary is a trophy taller than you. You get a trophy at any other competition, mostly.
Age 18, college dance team, early lifts, late rehearsals, nationals prep. Everyone thinks.
So we completely skipped over like the college audition process.
Age 18, college dance team, early lifts, late rehearsals, nationals prep. Everyone thinks it's cute. Your knees disagree. Salary, free gear, and no free time.
I've never done school dance, but my sister has and she has to pay for everything. So I don't know if it's 100% free gear.
Age 22, audition season, talent gets you in the room, unforgettable gets you hired.
That was it? Talent gets you in the room, unforgettable gets you hired. There's so much more that happens that we're just skipping over here.
Last show, opening count, final pose, the crowd stands, salary.
Opening count, final pose. And I keep saying salary, like when you get paid to dance, that's a thing. 5 out of 10, less than that, I don't care. That one was bad. We'll go more on the movie side. What does it really take to win an Oscar?
What does it actually take to make it to the Oscars? Age 12, middle school play. You audition for the lead. You get cast as a tree. Salary, a cardboard tree costume your mom helped you paint.
Yeah, sure, yeah. Okay, whatever.
Age 14, you finally get a real role. 40 people show up, half of them parents. Salary, a standing ovation from a folding chair crowd. 16, community theater. You skip every party to memorize Tennessee Williams in your bedroom. Salary, a poster on your wall.
Like I know his works. I don't think I've ever spent my time as a little kid studying his works. How old was this one? 16? Never did that when I was 16.
You skip every party to memorize Tennessee Williams in your bedroom.
There's no parties really in freshman year either.
Salary, a poster on your wall and a playbill nobody reads.
What kind of playbill? Like I'll read the playbill when I go see the show, or like sometimes like when I'm looking back and seeing like actors and stuff, like yes, then I will. But I'm not gonna go to your house and read a playbill. That's just, no.
Age 18, you don't get into Juilliard, you don't get into Yale, you go to state school and study theater anyway.
I don't know, this one just makes me laugh. Because it just bypasses the college audition process. Or you get rejected from Juilliard, you get rejected from Yale, so you go to a state school. Because those are the only options you got. It's Juilliard, Yale, or Minnesota State University, Mankato.
Cost to your family so far, in-state tuition and a lot of believing. Age 22, you move to New York with $400. You wait tables 6 nights a week and audition on your day off. Salary, a SAG day rate, $436 for one line on a hospital drama. Age 26, you book a national commercial for car insurance. You wear khakis and smile at a couch. Salary, $40,000
So this is kind of where like I
soul.
like lose
Age 30,
my own
a small
personal
indie
experience.
film, no budget. A script that wrecks you. It premieres at Sundance and the room goes silent, then stands. Salary, a variety review and your phone won't stop ringing. Age 33, the Oscars. They read your name.
You went from a indie film that destroyed you, got a standing ovation from that, now you're at the Oscars, and you won an Oscar, and now some Greek guy's giving you an Oscar? No, that's not how that happens. That one's gonna get... It was doing really good, and then it just wasn't. Well, that's it for this video. If you like it and enjoy it, you can subscribe and like, and maybe I'll do another one of these in the future. I mean, these AI videos are being shot out every day. That's all I got for today, though, so I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you soon. Bye, vlog.